Hi, Sagittarius, and welcome to your July spiritual tarot advice. This reading is intended to take a more spiritual perspective on the energies you are facing in your life rather than how they are physically manifested, okay, and offering you some advice from your spirit guides. So, all decks I'm using are listed in the description box below. Let's go ahead and pull a card, Sagittarius, to see what energy is being offered to you, what guidance is being offered to you by your spirit guides through July. And this can be in any area of your life, or if you are awakening on your spiritual journey, or if you are a healer, a psychic, anything, okay? So let's see what your guides are offering you for July. Okay, so you guys have Merkaba spiritual protection, and what this is about is your guides are trying to bring to your attention that you are absorbing a lot of energies and opinions and perspectives of other people, and this isn't really a conscious thing that's happening, okay? Your energy is very open, so through July your guides are encouraging you to put a barrier between you and everybody else, okay? All is connected, but you are definitely in control of your own energy field and what is penetrating into it, what you are absorbing into it. With this as well, you could be dealing with a lot of negative people that are like really coming at you, verbally or mentally, psychic attacks for some of you, not for all of you, but it's just like that kind of energy. Either you're absorbing it just by the people that you're around, or there are people that intentionally, sending negativity your way somehow, some way. So, Sagittarius, with this, you've got to really focus on balancing your energy, your chakras, and being very grounded within yourself, and creating a barrier between you and others, a spiritual barrier. And there is a ton of information online. If you just do a Google search, there's a lot of different meditations on YouTube. If you just type in, spiritual healing and protection, you will find everything that you need to, help you with this. But this is what your spirit guides are highlighting for you for July. So where you are feeling drained, where you're feeling attacked, that's where you need that barrier, that protection, okay? So let's pull a house card here to see what area of your life this is most pertaining to, okay, where you really need this protection. It's a general reading, so you will all need it differently, but this is just, a strong anchor. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is in your 10th house. So many of you are dealing with this energy in your workplace. Whether it's coworkers, management, customers, if you deal with customers, there's just something going on in the workplace where it's really jacking up your energy. It's really penetrating you. This could just be where you just are around a bunch of negative people, okay? Like, it's not even that they're coming at you. They're just always, half glass is half empty. Everything sucks. Even though, we're here making money, I'm going to complain about everything under the sun. Some of you, you're just around that energy, and that's not who you are. In fact, you're probably in that situation because your frequency naturally vibrates higher, and you are so strong and powerful that if you are completely balanced and secure in yourself, opposed to absorbing the energies of these people, you will be so strong that they will begin to connect to your vibe and rise themselves. Okay, so this doesn't just have to be in the workplace, but that's very strong, this 10th house energy. Your status in the outside world, this could also be like if you have a popular YouTube channel or blog, any sort of social media. If you may need to create a spiritual protection between you and like everybody who is attached to the message that you put out, because with this is saying you absorb energies, and when you are interacting with thousands of people, whether directly or indirectly, you are receiving energy, you're giving energy. So not everybody is sending positive vibes, not everybody is sending love, and it doesn't even matter what they send to you energetically. Okay, you receiving it, you decide how you receive it. All right, but that's a lot of energy to deal with. So if that's speaking to you, you need to do a protection of yourself to blockade you from all that energy that's overwhelming you. Okay, it's too much for you to filter, and over time you will grow stronger, and it'll just become a natural thing. But it's very intense for you, for all of you in July. So let's take a look and see where your guides see you at in this process. Like, what are you learning? What are you gaining from this experience? All right, so we have the Mother. This is, again, would be the Empress, okay? So being very grounded within yourself, being very connected to yourself, not easily having your cage rattled, okay? It's like, people could do what they want. I'm just going to focus on me, and I'm going to vibrate where I know I need to vibrate. And this is saying, like, you're learning about your fertility, your creativity, the energy of you and the power of you, and whether you're going to get sucked in and drained by others, or if you're going to be strong and firm within yourself, causing them to rise to you. As the Mother card, think of it like this. There are all kinds of different mothers out there, right? And I personally feel I never physically disciplined my children, but I understand there is a place for that. I just, due to my own childhood, that was just not something I was ever gonna do to my kids. And I'll tell you what, sometimes I wish that I could have popped them in the mouth or something, because girls get sassy in those teen years. But with this, you've got to think about the different mothers out there. The mother who is, a huge pushover, do whatever you want. Oh, you're going to throw a tantrum. Okay, I'm going to appease you. I'm going to accommodate you. I'm going to, run myself ragged. I'm going to be at your beck and call. You don't have to be responsible for anything. Oh, you forgot your homework here. I'm going to leave my job, go home, get it, and drive it to you, and then go back to work and waste my whole lunch hour doing that just for you. And you're not going to learn any sort of responsibility for your lack of, being responsible, really, because, we all make mistakes, right? But if it's always fixed for us and we don't really have to handle any sort of consequence, we don't learn. So there's some mothers out there like that. And those mothers get drained and sucked down and wore out and feel unappreciated, okay? And then there's other mothers out there who are strong, and if you're throwing a tantrum, I'm about to give you a reason to throw that tantrum. Like, those kind of moms, they are solid, they are secure, they are sound in themselves, they are a force to be reckoned with, and that child is not going to win. That child is not going to break their mother's spirit, okay? And it's not because she's abusive or, wrong or mean. She is solid and sound within herself, and she knows what she's doing is right, and she's not going to bend or break for anybody. She knows what needs to be done, and so she's going to do it. And that mother is empowered. She's not drained. She's not sucked down, okay? She's admired. She's respected. So you've got to, this coming out as where your guides see you as this mother energy, the Empress. To me, Sagittarius, this is really about you getting solid in yourself and becoming a force that cannot be, bent or broken, but not in an angry way or a prideful way or an ego way. Through this spiritual Merkaba, through, the protection between you and the outside world. Because once you're no longer absorbing all those energies, you're far less inclined to want to accommodate anybody. That's just it. When you're absorbing other people's energies, it makes you nervous and anxious, and it makes you eager to accommodate and do what you've got to do to get out of that energy, right? So if you have this protection around you and you're not absorbing those energies, you're going to have no interest in accommodating anybody. You're going to be like, that's not my problem. Or, you know what, you've made this mistake like 5 times and I'm not fixing it for you this time. And I'm telling you no this time. And I don't feel bad about it. I'm doing me. I don't like you, and I'm sick of hearing about your same story every single day, and nothing ever changes. All you want to do is complain. You don't want to make yourself better, and I'm out of words. Like, you name it, okay? So, with all of this going on, and I do have to say, with the mother, some of you, this could be directly between you and your mother, or you and your child, okay? You could just be having a lot of struggles with them right now, and with all of this energy, it's not about, like, you're doing anything wrong, and, life just sucks, and it's bad karma. For me, in July, Sagittarius is really being offered energy and guidance on creating personal boundaries in the physical and in the non-physical realm, okay? Because for some of you, this goes much deeper. This is where you're suffering sleep paralysis. You're having those spiritual attacks, and I personally have suffered that, so I know exactly what that's all about. And honestly, because I started having crazy things happen during, like, quote-unquote sleep paralysis episodes, it freaked me out so bad I actually sought counsel of somebody spiritual. That was many, many years ago when I didn't know what I know today, but I'm happy for it now, because I was so afraid, and it was so scary, and I felt so small. And after I did all the steps that I was guided to do, I became very aware of my own energy field, okay? And I'm very empowered within myself, learned how to sage and all of that. And I don't suffer sleep paralysis anymore. In all my life, from childhood, it haunted me and daunted me, okay? And those of you who suffer that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's dreadful. Like, it's just, and I don't care what the medical terms are and what the evidence is. I just know, unless you have suffered that your entire life, you have no basis. And more to the point, everything that was offered to me medically never, ever worked. What finally worked is teaching myself spiritual protection. Okay, so to me, there's something more going on with sleep paralysis, and it's pushing you, Sagittarius, to become aware of your energy field, very empowered, and learning how to protect yourself, okay? Because nothing can come in, nothing can attack you unless you are open to it coming in, and most of us don't understand that. I didn't understand that but it's all about becoming aware of your own energy field, becoming very empowered in yourself and who you are, okay? So let's pull some, and again, those of you that are suffering sleep paralysis, I highly recommend doing those energy balancing and removing toxins type of meditations, and then the spiritual protection and, like, you know, doing grounding meditations where you imagine roots growing from your feet connecting to the heart of Mother Earth. You know, it's just, it sounds silly, but I don't suffer that anymore. That was something that plagued me my whole life. And now, like, I feel it, like, sometimes, to me, that was like a demon, okay, that was doing that to me. But I was afraid of that demon then, but now I'm not afraid of it. I see it for what it was, a teacher, a guide, the shadow side of existence. And we all have guides in the light and in the dark, because, you know, they go hand in hand. And so occasionally I will feel that energy trying to, you know, rattle me in my sleep, and I'm like, nope, nope, and it doesn't scare me anymore. I'm just like, nope, I'm good. And the only time it comes, when it tries to come back, is when I'm feeling really emotionally weak. So we have teachers on both sides, and now that I'm in control of me, that particular being, whatever, doesn't ever bother me anymore. Because it did its job, right? It taught me to become empowered in myself. So now I'm not open to it. I learned the lesson, so it goes away. Okay, so you guys had the Eight of Pentacles come out. So again, a lot of you, this is taking place wherever you work. That's where all of this is happening, okay? For others of you, this is a process that is going to take some time, or you've already been putting in some time to this, okay? And we have the Eight of Swords here, so you're feeling kind of powerless, like, I don't know what to do, like you've been thinking this is all outside of my control, and yes, everybody's behavior is outside of your control, but once you create protection of yourself and become empowered in your own energy field, you will not feel the restriction, you won't feel so drained, so plagued, you know. And look at, we have 8 and 8. And looky here, we have the moon. Yes, some of you are definitely suffering psychic attacks and sleep paralysis episodes. Again, it's not for any other reason other than to push you into your own personal power. Spiritually, 100%, alright? And here we have the Three of Pentacles. So, yep, again, here we have that workplace, and now we have the Two of Wands. So, Sagittarius, listen here. You got this, okay? If you put in the energy and effort, and you see this from more than just a physical perspective, like you're looking beyond, you know, people's bad attitudes and what's being said, like you're going beyond all of that, and you're going into the non-physical perspective of what's playing out in your life, and you're seeing the energy behind everything, which will make much more sense to you, and you'll say, okay, you know, it's not that everybody hates me or anything like that. It's I don't love me, or I have this belief in my head that everybody doesn't, you know, like me, or I'm at everybody's beck and call. It's different for all of you, really. Whatever this energy is that's coming at you or existing within you about yourself. But this is the non-physical right here. And it's something about the night, this when you're sleeping, your dreams, your abilities, your empathetic ability to absorb other people's energy. And again, if you take the steps, you will come to a place, see the Trinity, you will have that protection, you will achieve that through July. Though I still see you feeling not fully comfortable and at ease. You're still kind of, waiting and watching, like, is the other shoe going to drop? Because I see things improving, but you're still, like, a bit skeptical, a bit nervous that it's not going to last or, work out. But you're learning to become empowered within yourself, all right? And with the mother there, that would be, for me, that would be the first, second, and fourth chakra. The third chakra is about our empowerment, but that's the divine masculine. She's the divine feminine, and that's the sacral chakra, the second chakra. But our root chakra, that's, our grounding energy. That's what connects us into the physical. And so you guys may need some work in the first, second, and fourth chakra, that divine feminine energy, where you're open to love, but you're also very solid and empowered within yourself, so unwanted energy isn't showing up in your world, okay? So let's pull some advice to help you move through these energies. Look at that, integration, and it's card 44, so that would be another 8, right? And the moon is actually card 18. So, anyways, I combined body, mind, and soul to lift all humanity into a new dimension. But mind, body, and soul, the Trinity. You have it right here. And now here it is in your advice. Some of you, this is where we've got to get this under control, because you are, doing a huge part in serving humanity in some way. Others of you, this is, where you've got to get these things aligned for yourself, for your own spiritual protection and happiness. Even if you just feel like you're a normal, ordinary person that's living life, you are somebody who's really absorbing energies of other people, and it's affecting you. And that's what we're working on in July from your spirit guide's perspective. So reach out to them and, ask for guidance. Ask what you need to do. Ask to be led to the meditations, the information that you need to help you, the right people, that will say the right things to you, whatever it is that you need, okay, to really empower yourself in the divine feminine, that sacral chakra, and create that spiritual barrier between you and others, so you're not absorbing people's energies, and any sort of psychic attack or negative energies that are projected towards you will have no effect on you. All right, Sagittarius. So those are your messages. I'm wishing you guys all the very best. Take care.